Contact.
Okay. All right, gentlemen. So, piggybacking onto our first class from last week, where Scott was discussing ground contact, importance of ground contact with our chipping, how to stand, where to have the ball positioned, right? The proper motion in order to hit the chip shot, the process of the shot. Today's session is going to be based more on the performance of the shot. And as you can see how I have these little poles set up and certain clubs reflecting where a shot would land and how much it's going to roll. Okay? So for instance, if I give you a lob wedge and you got to carry it all the way to the hole, or if I give you a 7-iron and you got to carry it right here, where do you think you're going to be probably more precise with where you can land a shot? 7-iron, for sure. The importance of the bump and run shot, very, very important. And understanding that when we can understand where to carry the ball and understand how far it's going to roll, we can make these shots much easier and decipher when we're out on the golf course where to play the shots. And we're going to see that today out on the course. But how I have this set up, 7-iron, 8-iron, 9-iron pitching wedge. A pitching wedge is approximately a 50% carry, 50% roll. It's the 50-yard line in every shot. Everywhere we look, I can pick a middle point. I can pick a spot where that ball should land, how far it's going to roll. Pretty simply put, an 8-iron is a 50-yard line of your 50-yard line. So, for instance, if I'm going to go to this first hole over here, I pick my 50-yard line point. I've got another 50-yard line point approximately right here. Somewhere right in there is where I want the ball to carry. And based on what we were working on last week, path, maybe shaft position, shaft lean, I can focus on where I want the ball to carry with the process that I need to go through in order to watch it roll the proper amount, right? So I'm trying to turn this pitching wedge into an 8-iron. Let's go one more time here. Try to carry it a quarter of the way. Okay, so I carry it about 25%. It should roll about 75%. In the case that I want to go to this long one, turn this pitching wedge right into an 8-iron. And this first white shaft, the importance of this class, understanding where to carry the ball and how much it's going to roll. So we pay attention to this first white shaft. If I give myself 3 feet short of it, 3 feet long, I give myself a nice little 6-foot diameter. If I carry that somewhere close to that diameter with an 8-iron, yeah, this shot looks intimidating. Look at all that space. You got 60 feet, 70 feet. The real shot is maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20 feet, right? To hit a 70-foot shot closer, if I focus just within the ball and about 20 feet in front of me, the outcome should be there, okay? So understanding carry to roll ratios, pitching wedge is going to be your 50% point. 8-iron is going to be your 25% point, okay? That's how we're going to get much better with this shot, this bump and run shots. When we're out on the golf course today, you're going to see all sorts of different undulations, long shots, twists and turns. But if we know where we want to land it, we can focus on the length of the swing, the positions that we need to be in, and we can go from there. So why don't we go ahead and let's go ahead and grab some golf balls here. Let's get a station, and we should be good on that. You will press the red button again.